Right after halftime, it seemed like they started to get in the game a little bit, and then you guys hit with the second goal, and it kind of looked like you guys were going to win the game from that point on.
Yeah, it's big for us to get the first goal. When we get the first goal, we get a lot of momentum. Second half, we slowed down a little bit. They started taking control of the game. Once again, we put our stamp on the game, scoring another goal. I really think that set us apart. It kind of opened up the floodgates for another goal.
Have you guys given up a goal yet?
We gave up 2 goals to Hamilton in the second half.
Okay, and the other 4 games have been shutouts. Right?
Yeah.
So your defense is playing pretty well. Last year, there was a little bit of a bump in the road at the beginning of the year, but then by the end of the year, you were in the Central Jersey Final, back where you were for the last 3 years before that. Mm-hmm. Just talk about how this team has grown over the last year.
Well, we got a lot of new talent. Sam Sirksner has stepped up in the center. A lot of kids from last year, like I played left mid last year, and now I'm playing center mid. And I think I've contributed. Chase has really been working hard on the off season. Chris got bigger, got stronger, faster, really leads the defense well, and so does Dwight.
You started 7 underclassmen today.
Yeah.
Six juniors and a sophomore, I believe. A couple of years ago, when the team was winning the state title in 2012, I know Coach kept the freshman team together. I saw a couple games. You guys were just kind of destroying teams. And then it looked like last year he moved up a really big chunk of that team as sophomores, and you guys saw a lot of playing time.
Yeah.
And that I think at the beginning of the year last year, I think that's what kind of you're getting beat a couple times or tying some games, maybe, but by the end of the year you were playing as a team. Is that kind of experience as sophomores, is that helping you guys as juniors right now?
Well, in my personal opinion, high school soccer is all about experience. Like, you can have all the skill in the world, but if you don't have experience, you have nothing. So, like, honestly, the 11 kids getting bumped up last year, and we got starting 11 pretty much got bumped up. We all got experience, and he gave us all PT, which was really beneficial, because now we're all coming out stronger with more confidence. And half the game of high school soccer is confidence. So now we play with a lot more like attitude and confidence.
Yeah, because when you're playing travel soccer, you're usually playing against your own team. I mean, guys your own age. So when you come up as sophomores and you're playing against some 18-year-old kids and guys that are bigger and stronger and stuff like that, it just takes a little bit of a while to get used to. But that whole extra year is got to be important. I have to think that Coach Sutcliffe had that in mind when he did that, as brought up a whole group of players together, right?
Coach Sutcliffe is always thinking ahead, honestly. He's really good at that. Like, I think, he knew if he could bump up starting 11 of a freshman team that went undefeated and really didn't have any contenders, he knew that kind of like with experience would come talent. And I think we have a lot to work on, but I think it's a great start having like a lot of young players that really leads up to the future.
All right, man. All right, thanks.
All right, thanks.